If you are like me, you stayed up late on those weekends waiting for Toonami to start up on your television screen to watch the latest episode of Inuyasha, seeing Kagome and all of our lovable cast of characters. And of course, you were always met with disappointment because it was usually the Yuri pair episode, and you had to watch that again for the 100th time because that seemed to be the only episode they seemed to air. Luckily, I liked her character, but like, you know, at some point I'd like to see a different episode. Just maybe. And that is when we found out the wonderful world of the internet, where we no longer had to wait for Toonami to air the English dub of Inuyasha. We could watch it on our own. Yet that was also very difficult. Usually had to find it on some sketchy website or hope that some terrible person uploaded it to YouTube, but you benefited off it because you could watch it. It's very interesting. And now to hear Inuyasha back in the news, having people talking about it again has just brought up so many memories. So many wonderful memories. But regardless, I am actually so excited. Inuyasha has been a very close to my heart series. It's the first series that I truly like sought out the episodes to watch more because Toonami just did not play them ever. It just seemed like it was always the same episodes over and over again, or they would like do a 30 episode time jump for some reason, and then I was left not sure what was happening. So I am actually so excited that the series is coming out. I thought Inuyasha was a cool show, very diverse characters, and yet told a very interesting story about kind of feudal Japan. It was very fun. Characters were goofy, the English dub was subpar, but we get to revisit this series, which not a lot of shows get to do things like this, excluding Boruto. Let's just not talk about that. I know it's all the rage for people to have babies and make shows about their babies, but I'm actually invested in this sequel to Inuyasha. It has been a show that has a lot of episodes, maybe some characters that I don't really want to remember. I think we can all agree that, of course, the characters of Inuyasha, Kagome, Sesshomaru, Kikyo, and everyone else has had their good run. So it's something very special that this show is not going to be focusing on the parents. This is not time skip. Parents truly are barely even mentioned in the synopsis here. It is their children taking the stage. It is a new adventure being presented to us viewers. We get to kind of compare their children, kind of see what traits may kind of show through. But yet, this sequel seems a lot different than Boruto, where Boruto has all of our parents, but this sequel is not going for that same feel. We are not going to see their parents kind of aged up. It'll probably be a rare occurrence from what we're understanding to even see their parents. So I'm so interested. Let me read you guys quick the kind of little synopsis we've been given. In feudal Japan, half-demon twins Towa and Setsuna are separated from each other during a forest fire. While desperately searching for her younger sister, Towa wanders into a mysterious tunnel that sends her into present-day Japan, where she is found and raised by Kagome's brother Sota and his family. 10 years later, the tunnel that connects the two eras has reopened, allowing Towa to be reunited with Setsuna, who is now a demon slayer working for Kakaru. But to Towa's shock, Setsuna appears to have lost all her memories of her older sister. Joined by Maharu, the daughter of Inuyasha and Kagome, the three young women travel between the two eras on an adventure to regain their missing past. So already we are not focusing on Inuyasha and Kagome whatsoever. They're hardly even mentioned in here. It is more so, it seems to be Kagome's younger brother, Sota, that is taking care of Sesshomaru's daughter, it sounds like, which is interesting. I don't know who Sesshomaru got with. Like, have some concerns. but I guess we'll wait to see to address those. But overall, I love this idea. I love that we are not going to be seeing much of the parents. It's possible we may see a bit more of Sesshomaru since their daughter had kind of like up and disappeared, but that sounds like such a Sesshomaru thing to like be like, oh, my daughter's gone. Okay. Like, good job. Best parenting award goes to Sesshomaru. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, of course he would lose his daughter. But yet, I am so interested to see where this will go. So far, the illustrations we have seen are absolutely gorgeous. You can very much see kind of the genetics showing through, which I very much enjoy. I don't like when like characters just don't even look related. It's just not fun. So I like this. I'm curious what adventures they will have. It sounds like this is going to kind of be like a mix of, maybe more of a mix of school life and the feudal Japan adventures, more so than the original Inuyasha, because I felt like they did a very poor job trying to focus on the back and forth, where Kagome would just like be like, fuck school, and like not be at school for like 10-15 episodes, and then come back and be like, oh, I've been sick, I'll get caught up. Where, like, no one in their right mind would ever be able to catch up. They would just have to, like, repeat the grade at that point. Like, you can't be gone that much. It doesn't work that way. School doesn't work that way. So, I'm definitely interested. I'm kind of hopeful that this will be a school and adventure balance. Because we have two characters, twins, that one grew up only in feudal Japan, and the other one grew up in Japan, current day. So I will love to see kind of the little antics that'll come up with this, trying to have the sisters understand one another and to understand their way of life. Sounds super enjoyable. I'm curious if they will still have a jewel shard type of thing going on again, or if it really is just the regaining the missing past part that we're focusing on. Like, there's no terrible big bad situation. It's just a kind of goofy, I don't want to say slice of life because it's Inuyasha, so this is not going to be slice of life. We had to test Saiga for Pete's sake. But I wonder, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of the twins kind of gets tempted into a darker path. Maybe some resentment between the two. And of course, then we just have Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter who's just there. Like, hey, what's up? I'm a thing. It's interesting. So I like where it's going. Obviously, we'll have the demon slaying aspect of the show in there, which is good. But I'm just curious what will happen with it. It's a very interesting idea. I love the character designs for the show. I'm hopeful that the English dub of it will get a much better treatment and that the main voice actress will not abandon us again. I still don't know what happened with the original Kagome voice actress, but it was weird going back suddenly and seeing the voice actress change in English dub. That was just uncomfortable. So I am very excited to see this production. I hope that it will all go well and this will be a great sequel to Inuyasha and will not tarnish the original series, because I thought it was a great show, great build up, and a kind of a cute little love story in the end. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below as well. Who would think we would get a sequel to Inuyasha? We can only, like, you know, cross our fingers that maybe we can get some Ouran Host Club coming up here soon. That'd be cool. But who knows? It's wishful thinking. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye!